Hi guys, how you doing? Sinyo Gaming here, and in today's episode I'm bringing you Legend of Slime and I tell you which slime is the best. So if you're Legend of Slime player or perhaps idle gamer, then make sure you subscribe to the channel as I post as often as possible and bring you best tips and advice. And if you enjoy what you see, then hit that like button as well. Right then guys, so this is definitely one of the most frequently asked questions, therefore I'm thinking releasing video should help you understand which slime you should be going for. I got to split it into two categories though. I'm gonna give you best free to play slime and also give you best recommendation for the paid one. So without further ado, let's jump straight into. So hitting into first tab and then change character. As the moment I'm recording this video, we actually got a total of 14 different slimes, and obviously hence the questions which one is the best. Bear in mind obviously A grade Aku is your starting one, and every single S grade it's something you can get in game absolutely for free. At the same time you got to set certain criteria to do it, but nevertheless you don't need to spend real currency to get them. And then every single double S, and as you see these are pretty much all grayed out for me, are all premium paid slimes. I only got Cobalus because I have purchased a pack to remove ads, and that's what normally I do within a game, so I can run obviously multiple instances. So this is a reward for pretty much spending real currency for the first time. And actually because it's double S, it has slight advantage, and I'm currently using that very slime. But nevertheless, when it comes to obviously which one you should be going for, I'm gonna kick off with a first free to play. And there is always recommendation between these two. So the first one is gonna be Astri and the second one is gonna be Ornis. And I tell you obviously pros and cons between these two and which one you should be going with. So Astri is gonna be your best slime if you have not actually unlocked Ornis. And the reason I'm saying you have not unlocked because Ornis was limited to event which is long time gone. So it was same principle for Amber or Santa. So if you have missed out on Ornis, you won't be able to get this slime anymore. Therefore Astri is gonna be your best recommendation. Again, when it comes to Astri there is some limitation, because when you're gonna select and think about best slime, the only thing you can be suggested with is gonna be this unique skill. End of the day, own effect, it's something which will apply to all slimes. So obviously the more slimes you have unlocked, the more boosts you're gonna get to these passive bonuses. By unique skill is where we at. And as you see with Astri, actually this will apply to only a certain criteria, and we're talking here about fighting a boss. So when you're, for instance, trying to push stages or you're grinding your ring stages, this is good because you're gonna meet quite a lot of bosses. But then in a normal grind, which will take you 99% of the time, you need something which will help you there. And this is where Ornis will become stronger. He will obviously summon a vengeful chicken which will stomp on enemies. We don't have data on how often this happens, but I have put measures in place and that's roughly every 10 to 11 seconds. Therefore, Ornis is your best free-to-play slime for overall gameplay, and as mentioned earlier, if you're going particularly for the boss, you can use Astri as your secondary best. And now moving on to a best paid slime. Obviously I do not own the paid slime, so I had to go and read quite a lot of data when it comes to multiple beats or the use of this very slime, and the comparison is between Kroby and Melissa. And actually Kroby always comes slightly better, therefore your best paid slime is Kroby. And end of the day, this is the most expensive slime in a game, because end of the day, if we just hit on these shortcuts obtain, you can actually get Kroby completely outright by spending £19 in, for instance, my currency. You can also get a Melissa from this very much pack which costs more, but bear in mind, Melissa can be obtained through actually premium pass, which will cost you only £8.49. You have to wait for the certain rotation to come in play, but this is a chance to have Melissa much cheaper. And then coming back to the characters itself, we'll be talking about these both great bonuses related fully to companion. So actually Kroby will summon a 3 suicide bombers every 7 seconds, so we've got some data behind it. These suicide bombers we're gonna multiply times 100% and then also multiply by attack of all companions. With Melissa we're doing a something similar. We actually got a damage also multiplied by companions 15%, but rather than every 7 seconds, we're talking about this constant deal of the damage. But actually, in overall, everything I have read and sort of seen discussions in between the players who actually own these slimes, Krobby comes as the best slime in a game. So that will be it, guys. I hope you found this useful, and if you have, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, guys, I will see you next time.